What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another live day trading recap video where I have just one trade I'm going to show you live recorded today. I did take a couple of trades this morning, but there was only one that was really a mover. So I'm going to show you that one trade. And of course, at the end, I did take other trades today. So you all will see how the day ended up. And also at the end, I want to talk shop a little bit around kind of strategies, current market conditions, because we're going through a bit of a market condition shift right now. So make sure you guys stick around for that as well. But for now, let's hop into the one live trade. Hit like, please. It does help. Hit the red subscribe button if you're new. And let's get into it. But we are now above the 0.65 ATR. This is the issue we ran into earlier. But I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure. I shouldn't have said I'm pretty sure. I knew we were still shorting there because the alert told me to. But, yeah. So here we go. Short at 411.40. Shorted at 411 before. Held through some pain. Got out for a small win, whatever. And now we're getting another spike to short into on SPY today. Let's see. See what happens. Still do not mind shorting these spikes, of course. Of course. Sell high, buy low. Once again, that's what I want to try to highlight too. And I feel like I need to catch myself from saying I'm changing my strategy all the time. It's still the same strategy. At the end of the day, what are we doing here? We're buying low, selling high. Shorting high, covering low, right? We're just, using very, very, exact variables for where we do that at. And that's what I'm updating over time, right? Optimizing those variables for market conditions over time. What are we doing here, Janet? What are we doing here? Trading stocks is weird when you really think about it. What are we doing here? Watching little red and green bars tick away on our computer screens, hoping after we hit buttons that the red and green bars go in our right direction? What are we doing here at the end of the day? Come on down, SPY, Bob Barker style. Come on down. Topping tail, but not failing yet. It's a little scary. After this big push, if it's going to fail, you think it's going to fail pretty quickly. The fact that it's holding after this is a big green candle is scary. This looks strong. This does look strong. Gucci made a smart ring, and I kind of want it. I don't even know if Gucci smart ring. What is this? I mean, sure. It's your money. It's your money. I mean, it does look kind of lit, I guess, but no thanks for me. I won't buy it. Here we go. SPY strong. You can tell it's strong because it's holding. You just knew this was coming because it held. The current cover line is low a day. Obviously, that will track up as we continue to get further and further into this trade. Kind of acts as a trailing stop along the way, right? The whole system kind of has a trailing stop along the way on all of its trades. When does Joe Biden and Powell have their talk? I think they're talking at 1:30 today. Someone said this morning that Biden, Powell, and Yellen were all talking, I think, at 1:30 Eastern today. Are we gonna hear anything out of that, or are they just getting together to talk in a room? If they just talk in a room, it won't affect the stock market, at least not right away. Whatever they talk about might affect the stock market. All right, SPY. La 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 la. Yep, there you go. Pushing, pushing. Pushing, pushing. You could once again, you knew this was going to be strong, at least for a minute, because it held. After it held its gains, what did I say? I said out loud, this is about to push. Right? You could just tell. I think that's why it would be interesting to do to paper trade on another monitor, just to see how I perform, just from how I feel about trades, see if I can outperform the algorithm. Once again, I don't think I would. I really don't think I would. But it would be an interesting experiment. So I do feel like there's a lot of times like that where I'm like, okay, well, this is about to take off, but I'm in a short because the system is. And now I'm down $77 because the system is, right? Like I once again, I said it. I said this is about to go. Bada bing, bada boom. That freaking trade, that $600 red trade I took, I told you guys that were around in stream, especially heard, because I was talking about it all day. But I was talking all day how they're gonna shove SPY this afternoon. I was like, they're gonna shove. Oh, this is a cover candle. Why? I don't know why, but it's yelling cover at me. Do I cover if it gets above this? Oh, I know why. The ATR is back over 0.65. Volatility picked up. So now, if volatility is up above 0.65, that's the market condition, our stop loss is above the 45 RSI. If it's below that, our stop loss on shorts is the 70 RSI. So since we have perked up on the ATR, obviously we're getting more volatile, so volatility is up. We are going to get stopped out of this candle. Nice. But yeah, what was I talking about? That day I lost $600. I was like, they're going to shove SPY hard into close. But I took the trade because the system did, which is what you're supposed to do, and I lost $600. Intuition would have beat the shit out of the system there. But I don't know, I think it'd be a fun thing to do. Maybe that's something we'll start like tomorrow. I won't show it on screen very often because it's just going to be paper trading. But we can compare results at the end of the day maybe and see. Okay, 9 seconds. We're going to get covered out of this. It's a really, really nice push on SPY. Yeah, I mean, still not at all upset about what the system did, right? SPY weak below SMA, short a spike. Over time, we know that's profitable. This time, it wasn't. This time, SPY decided it was really, really going to rip. Alrighty, so that wraps up the one live trade I got for you all today. Not a very good trade, short at a spike, it kept ripping. It is what it is, right? But we are going to end the day down 171. We actually took a couple of other loses afterwards. Nothing too crazy, but down 171. It's another tough day. And look, it's another day where the market's actually just recently spiked up to highs. They're pulling back a bit now, but they did just recently rip up again. We're going through kind of a market condition change right now. Obviously, the markets were super weak for a very long time. Let's go to SPY. I'm looking at ES. It's the same thing anyway. But if I go to SPY, they were super weak for a long time, right? That is where first off, it's where we created our strategy. It's where we created our system. And when market conditions are a certain way, you trade a certain way. The markets were really weak. We were really aggressive with our short entrances. We made a lot of money doing that. Now, the markets have really changed. And I'm not saying this means we're going back to highs. We can still roll over from here. But these last few days, the market conditions have really changed. We've been getting ripped up against, right? Actually, back to this other chart, what I was looking at here on this screen is the algorithm we were using before. Well, it's the algorithm. It's the same system, but the variables we were using before are down $600 today. And so luckily, thankfully, we at least updated our variables to only have us down 170 today to keep us a little bit safer from getting stuck in really bad shorts like this. Look, our old system, once again, being more aggressive with shorts, cut in short here and didn't cover until all the way up here. So at least our new system saved us a bunch of money today. But it's during this market shift, this is when you need to be able to have more than one strategy, right? And right now, we're still really young to this stuff. We're on our third month of coding strategies. We kind of have this one strategy, this one system. As we're going through a market change, it's time to start looking at ways we could update the system right now. Obviously, we did that, and it's still not doing great. We lost $171 again today, but obviously it's still doing better than it would have been if we made no changes. So you're always continually optimizing your scalping systems like this. It's what I always talk about. And when market conditions change, things like this can happen. We're going to continue to look for ways we can improve the system as we move forward. Remember, at the end of the day, what is all of this? I like to throw the word algorithm and system around. At the end of the day, what is it? It's back testing a strategy that fits market conditions, right? We're just using code to do it. It might sound fancier or whatever, but we're just back testing a system for specific market conditions. So the one we were using is not exactly that useful anymore, but you all probably noticed that in your own trading. At least you probably should, unless you're very, very, very micro scalping, which is kind of the allure of that actually. But when market conditions change, you have to switch up the way you trade, right? So that's just, I'm preaching away to the choir now, but we're going to continue looking for ways we can get, better returns after this market condition change we're kind of going through right now. If I go ahead and pull this over, once again, journaling so important. We got to see, hey, look, I don't think this system's working very well anymore. This is where it was working. Oh, look, I don't think it's working very well anymore. We have proof of that. So, let's go ahead and change it up a little bit so that, yes, I know we still lost money today, but at least we're not down $600 again today, right? Like we've at least slowed the bleeding down at the very least, if nothing else. And when we know now, via journaling, we know market conditions are changing. That system isn't working in the current market conditions. Let's see if we can tweak it. Let's see if we can fix it. We're still working on that. We're going to continue to work on that, but hopefully it gets better throughout. Today is the last day of the month. I'm going to post another video actually doing the full recap. So if you guys want a full recap breakdown of this month, I will post another video probably today. I might do 2 videos today, but keep an eye out for that as well. But here's the statistics as they stand for now. Like I said, another video, I will deep dive the month of May. But yeah, it's still rough out there. Changing market conditions kind of crushing us, but hopefully soon we can find a strategy that gets on top of it and we can start to get back towards this curve, right? At least we're not red. At least we're still working in the profit. So thank you, market. Thank you, the strategy that got us up as much as it did, so that now, this is kind of our, obviously you can tell from the P&L, this is our first time having to go through a real market condition shift like this. At least we're still profitable, right? At least we still have some money to work with for now. Hopefully we get on top of it soon and we can start to grind back up. But hopefully you guys enjoy the transparency. Once again, I show you guys everything that happens. I go over the chart. Market conditions are changing. I'm getting smacked around a bit, but I'm still posting these videos. It's nowhere near as fun to be posting videos like this as it was back here, but it is what it is. I want to be transparent with you guys. That's the whole point of this channel, so hopefully you guys appreciate that. If you do, please hit the like button, and if you want to continue to see the transparency and continue to follow along with this journey, hit the red subscribe button. Why not? It's free. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign out of this video. I will catch you all in the next one.